Hey, how we doing? You good? Let's take a breath. Okay, so I'm kind of freestyling here, so bear with me. I think what I'd like to talk about is how important our relationship to ourselves is, and how that must be that must always be the thing that comes first in life. First is the relationship with ourselves. So, yeah, what I want to talk about today is I've just been reflecting on some kind of funny things that have happened to me, or challenging things that have happened to me, but how I've reacted to them. And that's what I want to share. That's what I want to share. The reactions to challenging situations, and it comes into our relationship with ourselves. Um, so, which one to share? So recently, I got a taxi with a friend to walk up a mountain, and funny me, I decided to leave my phone on the back seat of the of the taxi in the car of the taxi. And after a few minutes, we realised that I didn't have my phone with me, and the taxi had already gone. And so it was a case of like I was just panicking. I was like really anxious. I was riddled with anxiety. I was just like really worried. Because I'm traveling at the minute, and this phone's really important. Obviously, a phone's really important. And at this time, my friend who had ordered the Uber, she was on her phone trying to get it sorted, trying to like get in contact, but it was hard making phone calls. Like we were doing Google searches, and we were just like all of this like kind of moment of panic, right? And after 10 minutes, I don't know how I managed, but I just started laughing, and I was just smiling, laughing, and I was just like, look, don't worry, it's only a phone. If it's meant to come back to me, it's gonna come back to me. It's honestly, it's all good. Let's just enjoy our day. Let's just go up this mountain. Don't allow it to ruin our day. It's all good. The phone has gone, and if it's supposed to come back, it will come back. I do have a backup phone, so it's okay. And she just couldn't believe. She was just like, as if you like that, as if you don't mind, as if she said that I was teaching her a lot in the moment about how to deal with like a stressful situation. And I was just like, it's just a phone, it's just a thing, like, and it's just a material thing. We were walking up this mountain, and it was really steep, and it was really hard, and I was like, we've got our health here, we're able to walk up this mountain, like how lucky are we? And it just made me appreciate all of the little things going on. I was just appreciated all of the little things. And yeah, it was just, I was just like, and then I forgot about it after a while. I was just like, I don't care about the phone. I don't care about my phone. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. No matter, in a few days, this is gonna be sorted. So I know in the moment it's so stressful to. These moments are very stressful, incredibly stressful, and there's the inclination to there's the inclination to be hard on ourselves as well. This is what I want to get into. So there would have been for the 10 minutes I was hard on myself. I was thinking, oh, what an idiot I am. I'm so stupid. Like, why didn't I just pick up my phone? Why didn't I do the check? I always like after I get up from a place, I check. I just have a look to see if I've left anything. And that day I decided not to. And yeah, so I was being very hard on myself for 10 minutes, and the first I think when something stressful or challenging happens, whatever voice we hear sometimes is probably I've heard this, our most harsh parent that we grew up with. Obviously, like our most harsh parent's voice being harsh on us for making a mistake. Oh no, we've made a mistake. How dare we? Um, but I've been, I've been thinking about this recently. I don't think there's any mistakes in life. I really don't think there's any mistakes in life. I don't think anything happens by accident. I think everything's by a beautiful design, and everything's on purpose. And I think that's a topic for another video, that one. But yeah, and yeah, I was like, I don't think that was a mistake. And how my friend reacted, this is like a new friend I had, how this friend reacted to me leaving my phone in the taxi. She never once judged me. She never once called me names or called me stupid, or she never once was just like, oh, like frustrated or like, oh, or angry at me or anything. She just wanted to get the problem fixed, and she just treat it with love and compassion and care. And I haven't really seen that in throughout my life. People haven't always reacted in such a loving way towards, and I haven't always have reacted in a loving way towards myself when I make a mistake, and to others when they make a mistake as well. Like, we just expect perfection, and it's what is perfection anyway? You know, it's just so not realistic. And so yeah, just accept it. And I think it's power of acceptance is just we just accept it, and it's just like, que sera, whatever will be, and it will be all good no matter what. It'll be all good no matter what. We are all good no matter what. There's no accidents. It's all by design. It's all supposed to happen to teach us lessons, to grow, and to see how we react to certain situations. And in that situation, a friend reacted with love, and I kind of had, I was kind of used to, I was expecting to get called stupid and get for the other person to get angry at me and all this, but it was all cool. It was, so that was like a nice learning curve. And I did actually get the phone back after a few days. Yeah, luckily the phone did actually get back to me somehow. So that very, very kind, generous driver. Yeah, so I was lucky in the end. I kept on forgetting I'd lost my phone, but yeah. Anyway, so that's what I mean. So our relationship with ourselves. So we just treat ourselves with love and care. We treat ourselves as we would treat a romantic partner, our best friend, a family member. Because sometimes we're very quick to love other people more than ourselves, and so we just think, okay, how would I treat my best friend in this? How would I treat a romantic partner in this situation, right? And then that's how we treat ourselves in that situation. We treat ourselves with love, kindness, and care, and compassion, and we see the funny side of it as well. We just like, oh well, and then we appreciate the small things. We just like accept it and appreciate the small things. So it is what it is. And yeah, acceptance. I think I wanted to make another point, but it seems to have gone. Let's have a breath. Yeah, so the relationship with ourselves is the most important in life, and yeah, how we react to situations, love, kindness, compassion, care. And when we do that with ourselves, we can then give that out to the world. We can then give it out to the world. This is what I wanted to say. I've just remembered. So a friend recently told me that, she said it was Charlie Chaplin, and I'm going to completely misquote him here, but he said, in the moment, when life is zoomed in, life is a tragedy. But when life is zoomed out, life is funny. And so when we get, and what that means is when we get that like outer perspective on the stressful situation, on the thing that's happening in the moment, we're just like, oh, it's not that big deal. It is what it is. It's all right. Oh, it's a bit inconvenient. I'm still alive. I'm all good, And yeah, like that can be applied to a lot of like work in the moment can be like a work report or something you have to do. Project can be so stressful, but in 6 months' time it doesn't matter anymore. In a year's time it's like, oh yeah, I overcame that. It doesn't matter. So that's the zoom out perspective. When you're going through a breakup, it can be the biggest tragedy of your life. And then at some point in the future, and it can take a few years. You can look back at it and you can laugh at what happened, and you can send love and forgiveness and compassion to yourself and everyone that's involved as well. You know, it can be so healing for you when you're doing that. It can be so, when you're forgiving yourself and healing yourself, you can then that can then go out into the world. You can forgive others, and that can be so healing for other people. And hopefully we can all make the world a better place. I actually don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Yeah, all the love in the world. Have an amazing day. Peace.